Well, anyway, what's up, you guys? This is Sean Davis.
K Fox.
And Jack.
And we are Marvels of the Mind, where it's all about the people. And we are here with yet another Marvelous Mondays podcast. How's everyone doing?
Nothing new, fun, and exciting in the past 3 months.
Speaking of time, do you know what time it is? It is 3:02. And you know what time that is? It's time to talk about
Time.
TYME. Because it's the best thing in the world to put on your food.
What?
I think agave sweetener is better.
What's agave sweetener?
It's like honey, but from a different fruit, and it's really good. Even though bees aren't fruit.
What is an agave?
It's just some fruit, and I had it for the first time over the weekend. Anyway, time.
Time.
As in TIME, not TYME.
Yes, T-I.
So I've been thinking, and I have to say that there are a lot of things that really, if without time, I mean, yes, things wouldn't exist without time, but time controls a lot of things that we don't think about. Like we stick in here, and we don't leave here. But if you really just let your mind like seep out of your ear holes or something, and let it really just soak in what you're doing, and you spend too much time by yourself in the shower or on the toilet, and you find out that, holy poop, there's a lot of time. So is there poop on the pooper?
So I thought Jack was on a roll for a little bit, and that was like,
and
but
it
that was
went
the
away.
That was the best he's ever sounded on this podcast,
And then it went away.
and then it went away whenever we made the poop joke.
I was thinking, because I was riding home yesterday, and I was sitting there thinking, I was like, if I could travel through time, first of all, why don't we just travel through time? Like, vacation through time, or, in a sense, find a way to go back through time. You have to change your name in the first place, because, you know, the whole butterfly effect, cool, and all that. But, do you have anything
Because
to add on to it?
we haven't, like,
Time travel doesn't exist.
it doesn't exist.
It doesn't, because time...
It exists, but it doesn't physically exist. Like, we know that
It's possible, but we don't.
we don't know that it's possible.
Let's put it this way. Earth's ability, our little planet, in the vastness of whatever, ability to time travel will not happen. It has not happened, and it never will happen on Earth. Because if it did, we would already know.
True.
Because everybody would go to the past, future, sideways, flip-flopped, and everything.
And everything would be messed up.
Yeah.
We don't want to.
Now, however, in other universes, other timeline, parallel universes and stuff like that, if you believe that kind of thing, then yeah, it might. But it will never exist within Earth's.
For those of you people
Live
that are
life.
in the 3rd grade, parallel means two lines that do not intersect.
Even though you just intersected?
That's why I said that do not intersect, and then I went back to parallel. They never ever will. So they continuously never.
They will forever be apart.
Truth to that. I've been saying that a lot lately.
The thing is a lot of people
Oh, there's that
have
parallel.
different interpretations of time. Some people see it as just an idea that man kind of came up with to help with organization because nature naturally falls into more and more chaos, and we figured time would be the best way to try to keep things on track since, days, minutes, hours, etc. And that's one way to put it. Another way to put it is that time is just a irrelative stream, and it just flows and warps and turns constantly. Big ball of wibbly wobbly timey-wimey for you Whovians.
What if time is a brittle thing? Like, it's really brittle, like peanut brittle, in a sense, like it cracks. It's bendable enough that it will stand some, but the moment that it fractures, something happens. So, like,
That's all that in the Pokemon movie. Yeah, dude. Dialga and Palkia. I know my Pokemon.
Actually, I was watching Pokemon movies this weekend, but that's irrelevant.
I mean, Pokemon's on Netflix now.
Actually,
Well, season 1 and then the season of Black and White, I think. What?
What?
I can't say it on camera.
Well, then don't say it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I see what you said there.
Yeah. Copyright issues.
I,
I could get sued.
we're a high school podcast.
I
No one's
really
gonna
don't think
sue
we're
us.
a top priority here.
We're
You
gonna,
never know.
I'm gonna change this up. We're gonna do Nintendo Let's Play.
No, because Nintendo is irrelevant for me.
What?
But
No. Hold on.
Going
a
back to
second.
time.
No.
Wait,
You used to talk so much about Nintendo and how it was great.
and now it's irrelevant?
What's going
I
on?
didn't say Nintendo was great. I never said
Is
that
it pretty
Nintendo was bad.
They're pretty good, but what happened?
But
Did you try to pull a whole switcheroo on us?
no.
Are you going to leave?
Was it Twitch Plays Pokemon?
Yeah, kind of Twitch did play Pokemon. Well, like right now, I cannot show it because that obeys my terms and services of
Yet you're on YouTube.
Twitch. No, I'm on Twitch.
Oh, you're on Twitch.
I cannot do that because we could make money off of it, and that's bad.
No, we can. Who's gonna pay us?
Twitch says that you
We're
cannot do
Marvel's
that.
behind.
Right now, there's only 16 people subscribed to them.
Really?
That's pretty bad, yeah. And what it seems is that up 9. Sorry. It's just like people are not thinking ahead of the game, and then it's just a game full of trolls, and I feel like it's just now getting horrible.
Oh, don't worry. I'm just looking at Jack's, kind of dumb sayings over the past year.
Well, since we're talking about time, let's
past
talk about
2
the first one.
The first one. Which one? That was the electricity, wasn't it? Because we were at the fair. I have a couple videos on my computer at home that feature Jack and I playing air hockey. We played a Sega racing game and a Deer Hunter game that'll never come out because
that we did say was going to come out, but it never came out.
I promoted it so much and I worked so hard on that Versus cover.
If you actually go on my Twitter, there's actually a picture of it.
Yeah,
Cover for it.
there's a picture and everything, and I came up with it all. It was gonna be great, but then I was like, nah, this is crap, and I kind of set it off. And then I had
Maybe
a
we'll have
problem.
a lost video.
I had a problem with Windows Movie Maker. That's why I couldn't do it.
Windows-
'cause, Windows Movie Maker.
Yes.
Can you not, please?
That's what's actually really stopping me from uploading all my GTA 5 stuff right now.
The thing was that in the video, I was talking to Jack about how I wanted this video to be seen all over the world. Be like, oh yeah, it's gonna be seen here in the West Coast, the East Coast, the
And
North
I'm not
Coast.
China because China did not get internet yet.
Yeah. Truth. The South. Asia, Australia, Africa, and then he was like, wait a second, does Africa have electricity? Now, if you want to go ahead and let that sink in for a minute. Electricity for Africa.
Can I explain myself real quick?
Go ahead.
The thing was, I was thinking that
So good.
I was thinking like the middle of Africa, in the middle of nowhere where the lions roam free. I was thinking that like in the middle of nowhere, like we're in the not Indonesian, shoot.
Indonesia.
Where the
I give up. Continue.
You want to phone a friend?
where the pygmies live.
Okay.
There we go. There's an African tribe I can think of. I hope it's African tribe. Please don't. If
Just
you're from
continue.
Pygmy,
Just go.
Please don't comment.
Comment, please. We need fan interaction.
That's not Joey or Michael.
Oh
Come
God.
on.
Sorry.
It's all good.
I was thinking of those. I was like, well, they surely don't have internet access. So yeah.
I see where you're coming from.
Africa's just a very general term.
And apparently, I don't understand my time periods either.
No.
Speaking of time, we were in environmental science class last semester. This ties into time, and we it's this one.
I know.
And our teacher asked everyone. I was a student aide in that class.
Because you already took the class.
I already took the class, and then she basically kicked me out of it.
She didn't.
She goes, what were most deaths in 1950 caused by? And she calls on Jack, and he says, and I quote, I was going to say tuberculosis, but I want to say World War II. And I put off to the side, World War II equals 1950.
The thing is, World War II had already been over.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just by
Like 2 years prior.
a
Oh, I used the right word. Did I use the right word?
What?
2 years prior.
Prior?
Yes.
Okay. I'm really bad at posting prior.
I'm not talking.
Yeah. English not great with me. That was purposeful.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Back on.
Time.
Back onto the topic.
Okay. Time.
Don't think this is a gross way, but if you were to go back in time, is time travel in this quote dimensions possible? Go back in time. Find your mother at your age. I
Oh.
know this sounds gross.
I know where this is.
Yep.
But
I was anticipating this
You
question.
know-
I don't know why.
hanky panky her.
Wow.
What would happen?
You know, I honestly like.
I have no
I
idea.
see where you're coming from with this question. And everyone always asks this question. Like, I don't even know what would
You
happen.
wouldn't exist.
Because like I know it's morally wrong, first of all. But what would happen?
You wouldn't exist.
So as soon as you
Because that would
had the thought of
prevent-
doing it and the intention
It would
to
create
do
a
it, you would
paradox.
stop
But
It would
like,
stop.
Yeah, it would.
and you revert back to where you
wouldn't-
started.
No, you wouldn't revert back to where you started. You wouldn't exist because maybe you having that connection with a woman that she doesn't know who you are will stop her from meeting your dad.
This also brings up,
Or it could be something whereas to where you would exist because it's one of those things where like you go back in time and you do it, so that's how time does it rewrites itself. And so that it would be that you were created from yourself. And
oh god, that's creepy. That's
it's like that. It's like that endless
reincarnation.
loop that you always see in the
What
cartoons.
if I'm my father?
Do you see his face right now? Can I get a zoom in on his face right now?
Wait, we have a new camera guy.
Yeah.
If he wants to turn
Speaking
himself
of which,
Yeah, we have a new camera guy. And welcome to the Marvels of the Mind.
again.
our useless show of nonsense.
Yes. But you can go check out his YouTube channel at, what is it, Feel My Walrus?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
I
Yeah.
felt it.
Feel My Walrus. He has some pretty good videos on. He has like
This may
a.
sound bad, but I have not subscribed yet.
What? I did.
Neither have I.
I did.
Bad. Okay,
Don't worry, I
time.
got you.
So what else is there to do with time?
Terminator series.
Yeah, Terminator.
All the Terminators. 1, 2, well, T1, T2, T3, Salvation, all that. I'm trying to multitask. Oh god, that's too else.
How about you do this first and
What
then
is
do
it?
that?
Gilbert. Hold on.
yes, I put Gilbert Gottfried Reed's 50 Shades of Grey.
Guilford Godfrey reads 50 Shades of Grey.
Anyway,
I'm so done.
it's funny though. Have you listened to it?
More done than Tumblr.
Blame her boyfriend. He's the one that showed it to me. Remember this?
I do
Yes.
indeed.
But
Was so moist.
John But John Connor
What was I typing in?
I don't know.
Phil Wallace.
Oh yeah.
Guilford God Oh the language is
Oh
good.
wow.
Sorry. John I always get it messed up. Connor or Carter. Connor would never exist if they never sent the T1 back. Because they would never send his father down there back in time to go and have sex with his mother, to have John. So if, in fact, they wanted John, I forget how I say it again, John
Connor.
C. to die or not exist, he would need to then not have his father exist. Or just never have his father sent back in time, so they should have never sent the T1 back. Or they could have sent the T9000 female version, which is really OP, because they would never been able to battle it.
Is your cover photo on YouTube George Costanza?
Indeed.
I like
I
it.
don't know how to feel right now.
The George Costanza field, that's what you have.
Costanza? We can also tie time into comic books, like into different universes.
True.
Whereas Cable probably the best one to describe this with because he travels between times.
By the way, I just heard Cable this weekend playing
Just now?
Marvel Heroes. Yes.
Really?
What does he do?
Pretty BA. He's totally OP.
Is he about as awesome as Ant-Man?
You know that's a sensitive subject with me.
For everybody.
And you know that I don't like Ant-Man.
If anybody has
He's a
anybody
raccoon.
ever seen Howard the Duck?
I
That's time. There we go. Time travel. Well, it's just dimensional
We're
travel.
talking about comic books.
Howard the Duck is a comic. It's a Marvel comic. Did not know this.
Howard the Duck is a comic, yes.
It's a really weird.
But the comics that we're
talk
talking
about the influence of comics throughout time. That's another one, especially
propaganda with Captain
Daniel.
America.
Captain.
Danny Boy Dan Taylor and I had to do a debate for it, speech.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he was Marvel, I was DC. I'm pretty sure I won personally.
Wow.
I was afraid I did. Like I leaned back and
They're
touched. I was
already
like,
broken.
Sorry.
Something.
But yeah, comic books.
It's ridiculous how much comics books have had an influence on everything.
It really is.
I love how originally they were the
They were
they
Bible
were
stories.
the thing. Action Bible.
He has an action Bible.
No, but like DC, whenever they first, it was Bible stories and lessons and stuff. That's why they became so popular. And then they came out with actual DC
Detective comics.
and with Batman and everything. And then, well, Superman was the very first one. What's wrong with your voice? Tuberculosis.
World War II.
And then Marvel counteracted with Captain America during the war. So they moved society forward and all that good stuff. And anything that happened within history happened with that, including King Arthur.
Yes, actually they're in both universes, Marvel and DC.
Who?
And fun fact,
Marvel.
Marvel does Halo comics. Did you know
Do they
that?
really?
Yes, they do. That's all like the like Fall of Reach comics. Marvel.
Huh.
Yep.
Didn't know
Barnes
that.
Noble's taught me that one.
Well then, yeah, I did not know that. Cause I know Watchmen's DC, aren't they?
Yes, but it's good.
They're decent.
But it's good.
Watchmen is so good.
But it's good. I'll give it that.
Dude, I got my Rorschach mask.
I know you
should.
should.
Yeah, I should do that, didn't I? Yeah.
You puffed and puffed in it.
I did indeed.
Literally puffed and puffed
That
in
thing
it.
is awesome.
Thought someone was coming.
I just completely remembered what it was that you were talking about. And that's really cool.
Yeah. I'll link it in the description.
Down there.
No.
No.
No, not like in
No.
They
here.
know where the description is.
No pointing. Said. Done.
If you'd like to leave a comment, you can do it down here, in this area, under the
Can I-
video.
No violence. He already said a bad word on our podcast.
And I apologize.
At school.
I apologize. This is our house. What are you talking about? This is my living room. I live here.
This is the new Fox Den.
Yeah, it's pretty much, I might as well live here, sweetheart. I want to build a rocket ship, but like a cool steampunk rocket ship.
Not gonna lie, that'd be pretty awesome.
That would be pretty freaking awesome.
That
What,
kind of
what,
goes back in time.
what, I have a question.
In a
What,
completely different universe.
Did you ever play the game Time Splitters?
no.
No? It's alright.
I have a question about steampunk. Do they run off of steam?
Well, that was the original idea, and then
So-
it kind of branched off. Like, yeah, electricity. There's fusion. There's
But it's mainly steam, right?
yeah. That was it's imagine the Victorian ages and the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, and then sci-fi came and punched it in the face.
That's a sci-fi comedy.
That is steampunk. That is the universe that steampunk exists within itself.
Gears and chains.
With the amazing fashion of Victorian
Bronze.
times.
And heated water that evaporated into the air.
Yes. So time.
the
The
time.
time that we have wasted is
About 25 minutes.
Is never going
Roughly.
to come back. Unless we learn how to do time travel, we stop ourselves. Say, hey, don't do time. Do something else. But then we'll be like, wait a second. You guys time travel. We have to talk about it. So then this happens.
It would be kind of cool if time travel actually existed.
It really would.
Whether it was in a big blue box or a locket or otherwise.
I feel like you'd have to time travel to a place. I feel like
If you could
time
be,
travel seems too it's too problematic. If that's the right word.
it is very
Yes.
complicated. It depends on
Now,
what it
dimensional
depends
travel-
on what you think time is.
Dimensional travel is a little different because you can go to a different dimension and not screw up your life and everything you know.
You would screw up your life in another dimension.
But you wouldn't have to deal with it. Well, I mean,
You
yeah,
kinda
you would have to
would.
deal with it, but you as yourself, as the mind that's stuck in this skull, would not have to deal with the problems.
Is it Majora's Mask where you go into like this whole
Spoiler,
world?
Link dies in Majora's Mask.
Would you stop?
That
Seriously?
game's been out for
Yeah, it's been over
It's
years.
annoying though.
a long
Well, though,
time.
because there's theories that he actually dies because there's all kinds of stuff.
Question for us, and then anybody who ends up accidentally stumbling across this video and feels like leaving a comment.
That's you guys.
Pick a time period. And what if you could choose between what time period you would live in and what you would do within that time period, or what you think you would do? What would it be?
Speaking of time again,
Andrew, question first. Hang on. I'll let you go first, too. Go ahead. Answer the question.
Did you hear the question?
Were you listening?
you didn't get to answer your
Am I gonna have to get a ruler?
There's probably one. Oh, yep. I
Yeah,
see
there's
one.
metal ones.
Oh God. You asked what's our favorite time period.
Yeah.
And mine would have to either be the golden age of the pirates
Okay.
or it's just golden age of the pirates.
And why would that be?
Why would that be? It seems like for the 15-year span that they had. How many years was it?
It was quite a bit.
It was a
It
while.
was more than
Okay,
centuries.
within 20 years.
Yeah, it was a little
That was
more
the
than
average
20.
life.
All right.
Anyways, the Caribbean pirates. Is that better?
Okay.
Sure.
I feel like that life because Black Flag really dawned on me how much they really didn't have to worry about things. They just did what they did. The only thing they had to worry about was being killed, and that's all.
Because they wanted to.
And I feel like there should be things in this world that we should be able to do still. There was the only thing that they had to worry about was, oh well, if I get caught, I get killed.
Yeah.
But
And scurvy.
all
and the
I
Kraken.
have to do
And
is
Cthulhu.
eat my oranges and my lemons and my limes. So eat your margaritas,
My lemons and my limes. My
or you put the lime in the coconut, whichever one you choose.
limes.
And you make sure your ship is stronger than everybody else's.
That's not.
That's why
This isn't AC4. It's not. You're in the middle of battle and you can upgrade and fix your ship.
But
It's
what I'm
not
saying,
that simple.
You need to understand. I feel like the only thing that they had to worry about was not getting scurvy, not getting caught.
And not getting enslaved and not getting thrown off the boat.
But
and
I feel like
not
being a pirate
dealing
also
with mutiny and
was-
all of that stuff.
you didn't have to be a captain to be a pirate.
No,
as long as
I
you
know
were part
that.
of the crew. And I feel like even being part of the crew, they didn't have to do much. They just had to scrub the deck.
Did it have to do much?
They had to do everything.
Well, that's why there's a captain's quarters and
Yeah.
then there's downstairs.
But what I'm
What's it
saying,
called?
can I please finish what I'm saying? Please, thank
The
you.
poop deck.
Yeah.
Okay, which
There's a
they
reason
did not.
it's called the
I'm pretty
poop
sure they did
deck.
not poop on it.
No, it says it
Probably
smelled
did.
like poop and they hated it so much that they called it the poop deck.
What was your favorite time period?
My favorite time period is it's a very long strand.
Narrow.
If I could pick one to live in, it would probably be not the 20s.
Too much worries.
Not the 20s, because the 20s only lasted the length that the
The
20s
roaring
did,
20s.
and then it went straight into the Depression. So
Which is
no, I don't want to have to
scary.
deal with that. Let's go with the Greeks. Because they were Greeks to Romans, like that Renaissanceian period.
How do you go from not the 20s, whenever there were Romans and gladiatorial
Some of the
combat
1620s, of course.
and
See,
orgies
gla-
that last days.
Sorry, this is the Catholic Church. I don't know. I'm making things up now.
We're a public school.
I'm a minister.
Same here.
Anyway,
So is
but
parents.
oh my god.
Nice.
The reason I would choose the Renaissanceian period is because of just the sudden blossom of everything that happened. Granted, though, I mean, let's be realistic here. Me being a woman and 18 years old, that would mean I probably already have 2 kids and married to a 40, 30-year-old.
And 30-year-old.
But hey, I mean, just being there to witness everything happen and the fashion and everything, it would just...
Mine kind of goes along with yours, only
Pirates?
later into no, not yours. Like with what she said about how it just kind of went from the Depression into this giant like blossom of time. Mine's kind of like the noir era, like post World War II and everything. Whenever Hollywood was starting to get big and movies were starting to come out more and more.
They were still black and white.
Yeah, and they were black and white.
Yeah,
they were
well,
black
all
and
noir
white.
movies are black and white.
The time of jazz music and scandalous affairs.
Jasmine, you always
And them
try to find your
suits,
school's
though.
Jasmine.
Them
Suits.
Favorite one's the Chicago Lightning out of Illinois.
News.
Favorite game right now?
Oh, I have Pokemon.
Right.
Any Pokemon.
No, right now.
Like right this very minute.
if you were to
recent,
have-
like recent right now.
You know, if you were to have just a wall of every game
Of
that's
that.
ever been
I
made,
would faint.
you had to pick one to play. Which one would you pick?
Oh gosh.
Any game, any system.
There's so many possibilities. Infamous, because I've never really played it. I would like to play it, since I've never played it. There we go, Infamous.
Okay.
Well, that kind of choose like the whole franchise.
I'm having severe deja vu all of a sudden. I'm really sorry.
Time travel.
Any game.
Any game would be.
And you had to just go. Check that one.
No, it wouldn't be Tomb Raider.
Completed that.
Well, honey, there's like I don't even know how many.
The first Tomb
Oh.
Raider. The whole old school.
That one.
Yeah. I would choose Thief. I really want to play Thief right now.
So good.
And that's all I've been hearing the guys talk about, and I really want. So I think that would be it.
Oh, can I change mine? Titanfall. Well, actually, no. Oh god. I'm stuck between Titanfall or
I said
Garden
that
Warfare.
never came out.
Garden Warfare.
Garden Warfare is beautiful.
Oh
Have
god,
you seen
Garden Warfare is so
yet?
good.
It was.
Is it for Xbox One only? Is it exclusive?
No.
It's
No,
on 360?
it's on 360 yet.
Oh,
I
getting
think.
it. If it is.
Yeah, I'm almost positive.
Titanfall
Pretty sure.
is on both.
Yes,
I know.
on
What would you
Titanfall,
get?
so.
Huh?
What would you get?
What would I get? Nintendo 64 GoldenEye 007.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Pokemon Snap, never mind. Oh god. See, this is why. This is like how
Ready?
my life
Twilight Princess.
You get 10 seconds to pick one game. Ready? 10,
Oh god.
9, 8, 7, 6,
I'm counting on the numbers now.
4, 3, 2, go.
Rust.
Really?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Out of any game that you could have picked, you picked Rust.
Looks nice.
Dishonored sounds
That's
fun
pretty much
too.
Doesn't that look
saying-
nice?
That's pretty much like saying, hey, do you want early access to Titanfall? Or do you want to play Driver San Francisco? No one wants to
Titanfall?
play Driver San Francisco.
Oh yeah.
But, yeah. Leave in the comments on what your favorite time period is. I'm going to cut your hand off. Leave in the comments on what your favorite time period is and why. And anything else in the...
Give us something to talk about, and we'll try to stay on topic.
Message us on Facebook at
I think we got
facebook.com/...
Schrodinger's cat. Is in there somewhere. I think I saw it.
I stayed on topic this time, guys.
Let's do that one. I like
I stayed on
science.
topic this time.
No,
He did.
a little bit.
Better than you guys did.
Way better than I did.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, thank you for watching Marvelous Monday.
Marvelous Monday Part 2 that everyone's been waiting
That was-
for.
Nobody's been waiting for it.
I know.
But apparently
We were
it came
over
out.
there for part
one came out. On
She told me not to
Thanksgiving
do
break.
this, but I'm gonna apologize.
I'm sorry.
I have to.
I love you.
Because we didn't have a podcast for like 4 months and like... Did you know that my Little Caesars video has 50-something views
Yes.
now?
It has a lot of views.
That's our most watched video.
Maybe people should start subscribing.
Hey, let's not lash out at the people here. But anyway, I'm Sean Davis.
I'm K Fox.
And I'm Jack.
You want to try again?
And I'm Jack.
And we are Marvels of the Mind. I'm going to let you guys do it this time.
Where it's all about the people.
For the people.